This Wholesome Podcast, Wholesome B, Mitch, Lil Trey in the building. He tried to bring his waves out.
He a fuck nigga. He know why, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't understand, but then we got DonDonTheGreat in the building for the one time.
Let's do it. Before we start, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, IG, Twitter, and shit. Like, comment, share. Let us know your thoughts and opinions and shit. Really comment and shit.
Absolutely. So what I want to know today is, y'all ever heard of like struggle love?
Is that broke love?
Kind of, but it's like somebody expecting somebody else to stay with them as they go through the grind, as they go through the struggle, as they up and coming, as they try to figure it out.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, because what women are saying, there's a lot of men that want that. Why do y'all think that men want it? Why do you think men want somebody to, go through the trenches with them? So then whoever's there once they got it, they've been there. They've been in the gym shooting with them. They've been there with them. Why do you think that men want that?
I mean, it's more genuine. Like, oh, you see me, feel me, when I was down and out and shit, and then you really stuck by my side, so you deserve it more than if you ain't fucking me, then the women later down fucking me. I can't really trust them like that because they might just be here for if you famous, the fame or the bag.
So just for the publicity. My thoughts on that is, I feel like a woman, she sleeps next to you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when you sleep and you close your eyes, I'm pretty sure you want somebody next to you that's not thinking about doing something to you. So I would rather have somebody that's down with me and go through them stages and phases when I'm trying to get it, when I don't have it. So when I do have it, I ain't got to sleep with an eye open.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about motherfucking texting somebody like, hey, this nigga, he sleep. You feel me? Like,
no, that's for real.
That's how it be. Like far as my thoughts on that.
But I think most women might combat that with, why should they want to sit through that? Like, why do they?
No, you ain't got to. A nigga wants you to, but you ain't got to, man. The choice is yours.
True. That's free will.
But so you start fucking with a dude who already got it though. You gotta be understanding. He got multiple bitches. You ain't the only one.
Yeah. And women outnumber guys.
Absolutely. But if so, say young lady, she with you in the trenches, she stick through it all the way through. Shouldn't she just assume that you gonna have those same women once you up and on top too?
No, especially the older I get. Nah.
Why wouldn't she assume like, oh, there's gonna be more women coming? He's probably gonna flock to them because they're gonna be available at an abundance.
She should assume that. I would like her to assume that because I want her to be tight on her game. I literally say this. What you don't do, another will. I've been told that before, and I was like, damn. I'm like, okay, you feel me? And it's all about how if you accept it or not, if you want to stand for it. But nobody is forcing nobody to stay. It's free will at the end of the day.
Right.
Shit. Also though, it's like this. Like, okay, even if a dude got more women, like at least you the main one. Feel me? If he rich and famous, you ain't got you good. Just be there type shit. I mean, women do that shit all the time. You see all the kids, Future and them guys. They like shit. He got a bag, so they don't mind it. Most women are the same way.
But if that's the thought process, then they might as well come in once you got it. It's going to be others regardless.
Oh no.
And so what if they coming in once you got it? They understand it's going to be others, but they're going to play their part, like you said. They're going to hold it down how they're supposed to hold it down. How can you knock them then?
What'd you call it? So she was planted. she was planted. She's getting paid by somebody to do that. Like, no, I need somebody with me from the jump. Like, for real, before I get there, because
I mean, it's 50-50 on my end. Like, I mean, they might fuck around and have both. I mean, they still be down for you. Be like the Nick Cannons and shit. Like, I mean, they going to stay loyal to you because you got the bag. It's just like, not saying this is a good or bad thing, but shit, if I could get whoever the fuck I want pregnant and shit, just know, like, you going to do what I say because I got the bag, going to take care of the kid like I tell you to. That's a win-win situation. Not always good. It better have, like, everybody got the same mom and dad and shit, but I don't know that other shit either. I understand the mindset.
Facts. But I mean, y'all got to factor in though too. Once you reach that point where you can reach some of your goals, you're trending upwards, you where you want to be. I mean, your time gets more limited. So what's it different? The relationship, whatever it was before, it's not that because you got stuff to do. You got to travel. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Facts.
So I mean, at that point, what's this woman supposed to do? She been with you in the trenches. She been there from the gate. Believed in you. Now I'm saying
you gonna
bitch better be doing something, but I don't know if girls gonna be sitting waiting for me to come back home. Like that's gonna scare me. I'm like, what you game plan for us? No,
but that's what I'm saying. But so now she got to start a business. What if she wasn't already on that?
Oh, then I'm gonna put her on that. That's what it's about. It's about uplifting the one that you with. I don't want a woman that's gonna be behind me. You know, I want a woman that's right beside me. I'm not trying to walk in front of her and all that. I want to be able to have balance because it's easy for me to lead. And a lot of men want to control. Yeah. You know, but I actually want to hear her input because we're in America. We're not in a foreign country where the woman is bred to worship the man. Right.
You feel me? No rights in the mother
country. Like, none at all. You feel me? And it's more freedom here for a woman. So I can't act like that's not present. Like that doesn't exist. You know, I got to acknowledge that and I got to work with that. Right. So I do my best to, hear them out and be like, yo, what you want to do? But it has to be, they go off emotion. I'm a logic. So it has to make sense. Right. It has to make sense.
Like, what you think? Like, you think women should stay by niggas' side the whole time?
No, I don't think they should at all because it's like, they got stuff that they want to accomplish as well. They got stuff they want to do. It's like, why sit there waiting for a nigga when there's the whole world for you to explore as well? There's so much for you to figure out, so much for you to find.
I agree, because I was watching really earlier today, the motherfucking Pivot and shit. So, it's a dentist, I forgot her name already. Feel me? Do veneers and shit. So, in Florida, her nigga...
You watch the wild shit.
The Pivot.
I don't know what that is. It sounds like a dentist show, I guess.
No, I Am Athlete, right?
Okay, yeah.
The niggas pivot and did their own shit.
Who?
Alright, fuck it, don't matter. But, like Fred Taylor and shit, but, so her dude played in the NFL, ex-nigga. She met one dude's wife, whatever, and she was like, oh, I'm such and such wife. No, who are you? Don't be... Your identity shouldn't be your nigga. Your identity should be you.
Facts.
But how do you, based on what y'all said at first though, how does she create an identity when she's been up under your wing?
No, even though you holding a nigga down, like, feel me, like, you
better learn something.
You should know how to multitask. Just because you hold a nigga down don't mean you don't work with your own shit either. Right. That's common sense.
Right. That's tough.
Like, can you chew gum and like walk at the same time? Like, it go hand in hand.
I don't know if it's the same just because it's like
you hold a nigga down, go to school. You hold a nigga down, nigga work, like something.
How much? But my point is though, sometimes it would take another nigga that's already on to show her the ways.
Yeah,
and she can't get that if she up under you.
Do what's best for you. No, but I'm saying do what's best for you. But as a nigga, of course, I would want someone to feel me hold it down, be in the trenches. But at the end of the day, like. Do what's best for you, like, you feel me? Like, y'all got fucking options, so just do what you think will work in the long run.
Just remember, there's a lot of y'all and few of us. Remember that. Don't forget that. Don't ever think you're gonna run into another nigga like the nigga you just had. Because that's where a lot of them fuck up at. Ain't no coming back.
Some fuck up and some luck up. I don't know.
Hey. Both. But even within that, that's why a lot of women don't be faithful.
No, that's a fact. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just that whole faithful shit when it comes to women. That shit's just different. Like their mind is wired differently.
It is.
I have dealt with a lot of women where they feel like if you can do it, I can do it, and I'm like, listen, it's not like that. I fuck you. You can't fuck me. So far as you talking about, you can do what I can do. You cannot.
But they're gonna try. That's the new thing.
Ain't no trying to fuck me. Ain't no trying to fuck me. Ain't no trying to fuck me. That shit ain't happening. No, that shit ain't happening. So there's no. And
I think I know someone who's like really been on that part all her life, and now she really reevaluating life, like she done fucked up and shit. I'm like, still fucking though.
I mean, why do y'all think though? Like, just in general, like why men and women just can't be just faithful, just hold it down completely?
No, they can. I know.
What makes it so tough?
Society, technology. Outside input, influences, the TV, the fucking the rap videos where the Kardashians shit, where women is looking at other people's lives and like, oh, I want that, but you really not doing nothing to get that. You get mad at the nigga because you ain't got it, but you not doing nothing. Right? You not doing.
I ain't gonna knock everybody, and I'm not gonna knock all women. Like, there would be some faithful ones out there, because I definitely be trying to double back on something, and they not fucking with it. So.
But I'm just saying, why do you think it's a struggle for both men and women?
Like you said, society.
Society.
And like, it feel me, all this shit hard to trust. And how many women talk too cool with, be like, the most niggas in they DM be the married. Not niggas, but men, not the niggas.
Yeah, somebody told me that a couple days ago.
Yeah, like
I full of married people.
Yeah, I get every couple months I hear the same recycled thing. It's nothing but married men in their DM, which is wild.
I mean, is it wild though?
It's not wild.
To me, to me, it's like when somebody tell me that's like, I don't know their scenario with they married, so
yeah, they should be open. They might be separated. They might be going through some shit. If I was them, I would just wait in public though. If don't leave a picture, don't leave a picture.
They be on some. Well, I'm trapped, but this pussy or this dick ain't trapped. So they on some sneaky link type shit, and I feel like that's what it is.
And I know men who are in relationship or married or borderline married. When they keep it G with certain women, women are cool with it as well. Like,
that's what I like.
So like a lot of, even though it's some who might not be cool with it, it be so many that be cool with it. Like it kind of balances itself out.
Like I said, y'all outnumber us. So remember, what you won't do, another will. You know, and that's okay. Be you. Don't change. Be you.
And in some women's eye, like they will. I don't want to say settle, but I don't know a better word right now. But they'll settle for a married dude because clearly, if he quote unquote married and shit, he doing something right and shit, so they like that shit, so why not? If he treated his wife right, he still married and shit, okay, I'm gonna fuck with him too, cause shit, I'll be copacetic. I don't know, I can't speak.
I would say that's some fucked up shit. Okay, I'm gonna let you girls know. If the nigga married and his wife don't know and you fucking with him, don't ever think that it's gonna work between y'all two, cause he's gonna do you exactly how he's doing her. Alright, that's just.
I mean, some people are naive. Like that's common sense. Like ain't nobody going to leave a married situation to fuck with a side person. That's
people expect that all the time.
They do, and that's the dumbest. If you think that you're stupid as fuck, like that's common sense. Like,
but no, I can't say that because I know I've had a scenario on the flip side where I'm talking to a married lady. She like, I'm ready to leave my husband because
I do.
I'm telling her, don't leave that nigga. Okay, I ain't gonna marry him.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I'm like, don't leave him. I ain't gonna marry him. She
had a bag too. I ain't gonna lie.
She had a bag, but I had to tell her like, I mean, clearly you're a cheater. Why would I, take you seriously? Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. I know I'm the side, but like, come on now. I can't take you seriously. Like, you foul.
Women do, not saying her, but women do the stupidest shit and expect you to take them seriously. Like, I done ran across so many scenarios of not the smartest thing and you want me to take you seriously after that? Like, you really think you wifey material? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna settle down with you. No.
I mean, but do y'all set boundaries, like clear boundaries, like this is what it is? So example, like, you with your music, it's like, that's probably a major priority in your life, right? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you set boundaries within somebody that you're dating, somebody you're talking to? Like, this is kind of important to me. How do you set them boundaries and make sure somebody fit within them boundaries? Because women always talk about boundaries and what men can do, men can't do. Men don't ever talk about that.
True.
But that's an important thing.
Because a lot of the times, I ain't gonna say we go with the flow, but we adapt. We set the boundaries with actions. Actions speak louder than words. We might say something, but if we show it, so if I'm doing music every fucking day, that's me setting a boundary. Like, this is important.
Right.
You know, if she can't pick up on that, if that's something I have to tell her, but she sees it, then that's a flag. I shouldn't have to tell you if I'm showing you every day.
But if you don't tell her, how she's gonna know?
Man, I need a sidekick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very picky person, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, she has to know. I feel like the upbringing in her household, you know, like that's where she should get the information from. So if a certain woman isn't brought up correctly in the household as a child being brought up, then when it comes to a relationship, there's gonna be a lot of problems. You know, because maybe she's seen a lot of things that happen, you know, that she accepted in life, but it's something that you don't accept.
Right.
Like
I agree.
The whole time I've been vegan. I'm vegan.
Yeah.
I've been vegan for almost 5 years.
That's a long time.
And it is hard for me to be with a woman that is not vegan.
Right. So that's a hard boundary for you, pretty much. But I think you got to communicate that, though.
No, I do. I cook.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I cook.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, the way to do that, I can't ask a person. I gotta show them. You know, I gotta lead by example, and that's how I do it. So I will cook. You know, I buy vegan stuff, vegan friendly stuff, or whatever. You know, I let them know, and then if they like what I'm cooking, I keep cooking. And then from that point on, they don't want to go back to eating what they was eating. They want to be vegan now. Like,
I mean, I feel you on that, but you gotta be more. I mean, you just, you know, that's kind of a way of like just saying, this is what it is, but without saying what it is.
I'm a Scorpio. I'm gonna let that be known now. We're mysterious.
Yeah, that's a mysterious way of going about it.
I'm a Scorpio. It's one of my traits, and that's what it is, and I acknowledge it. And I don't want to not acknowledge it. You know, I wanna let that be known. Like I'm very mysterious. Like it's kind of cat and mouse a little bit. Like,
yeah,
the chase. Type
yes.
shit.
So you pretty much make a girl vegan. She don't even know it.
She don't even know it.
Yeah, that's wild.
She don't even know. We in the Matrix. They don't even know it. We all plugged in, bro. The world is yours.
Like with the motherfucking podcast and shit, I was real cool with one girl and shit. She really, you remember them shot glasses? She don't help me get them shot glasses and everything, whatever. You know, the ones we made and shit. Literally like a couple weeks. She always been saying she had an issue with niggas with the podcast and shit, cause you know, even though he know I really don't be outside like that. Oh, you be outside and shit. I'm like, damn, dude, I'm just trying to network and shit.
Right.
She just thought it was deeper than what it was. Just stopped fucking with me. But she always like said oh, I got an issue. I'm like, this is really a thing. Like, how the fuck can I stop a real thing I'm doing? Like, it's bigger than that. So I'm like,
definitely, if it's your dream at that.
yeah, like,
I mean, that's I run into that problem so many times where I'm chasing my dream in a person and be like, come to bed. Right. I sleep when I make it. I sleep.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's only 24 hours in a day.
Right.
I get that you have to go do your 9 to 5 tomorrow, but me, I'm thorough. I'm a real hustler. You feel me? Like
with mine, I think they had an issue because you know you a nigga and shit, but like, oh, it'd be a lot of women and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That guy like ain't like I'm trying to fuck these people. Or even I had a couple, niggas got jobs and shit. I had a couple really like, damn, like, oh, don't work and hang out with me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would never not work just to hang out with a person unless I just haven't had a day off or I just chose on my just random lonesome ass self chose to not go to work that day. But a woman would never be the dictation of me not going to work type shit.
So like when y'all got people that's like technically that's pushing y'all boundaries like that, I mean, how do y'all react? Do y'all still go with it? Like what happens next when somebody's like constantly doing that? You keep, like, this is what you do. This is it.
Exile.
I mean,
exile.
I'm different. I ride till the wheels fall off. I let that bitch fizzle.
Oh, don't do it, brother.
No, I'm trash.
I agree. Don't do it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Listen.
Exile.
Yeah, it's out of here.
Yeah.
On my soul. Because time you cannot get back. And I understand that. Time is one thing I cannot get back.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. And to me, that's a form of disrespect. You're not respecting what I'm telling you.
Right.
It's something that's valuable to me.
Is it if you're telling it and showing it? Excuse me, cut you off. But if
No,
you're telling it and you're showing it,
Showing it. So
you
it's
feel
like,
me?
come on.
Like, yeah, like nigga consistent with everything, but yeah, they sort of motherfucking issue.
So it's like you're disrespecting my time, the effort that I'm putting into my craft, and the boundary that I set where I'm saying, no, this is something that I have to do. I feel like I have to do it. Like it's not optional for me. You're disrespecting all that. I can't keep you around. For what? You can't, for what? Like, it doesn't make any sense at that point. Now, I'm a fool to me. I'm a fool if I'm keeping you around. I'm disrespecting myself.
Facts. That just means they shouldn't be the only option at that time, because now you said it in stone, like, to yourself, she not a good fit, so I'm going to be trying to fit in with others.
Why still waste your time? That, like you said, time, it's only so many hours in a day.
But they're emotional. That's what we have to understand. We're logical. They don't think how we think. They're not wired the same. They go off feeling. You feel me? And they don't give a fuck how long it takes. They don't care how long it takes. It can take 2 days. You got to make sure they right.
At that
we gotta go pay these bills.
I don't know if they trash me, but it ain't wasting my time, because at that point, it just sex to me. Like,
that's still wasting your time. Sex still requires time.
True.
The
time when I'm not doing nothing. It's only in the time I'm not doing no other shit. Like, I ain't feel me fucking up my time, but when I'm really doing my craft and shit,
so you wouldn't rather be hitting somebody that is going to respect what you want them to respect?
I could do that.
That's
too.
Not spending your time unwisely?
Yeah, I could do that too.
I mean, to me,
it depends.
What does it depend on? See, this is why niggas don't get respected, because niggas be like this. Niggas is like, she just disrespected everything. You like, well, I still fight. You know what I'm saying?
It depends. I mean,
at the end of the day, some women really be fun. Like,
there we go.
Yeah,
fun.
But I'm getting older though, so like I'm feel me. And this was like, you know, in my past. But niggas is niggas.
I used the game. Okay? I used the game. And there was this girl, she would play Apex with me, bro. She would play Apex, Scrabble, Monopoly, Uno. Yeah. She would play fucking Brawlhalla. She would play any game I would want to play, she would play it with me, bro. But she was breaking them boundaries.
Listen.
Okay, coming in at 3 in the morning, I'm like, what the fuck? What's open at 3 in the morning? Ain't shit open. It's just dick. That's the only thing that's open, you know. Like, so you gotta. That's a hard bullet to swallow. I ain't gonna cap. Like to accept a person that's treating you wrong, you know, but still giving you this little amount of attention, you know, and I think that's like nurturing, like growing up as a man that some men don't get from their mothers. Mm-hmm. So like they look for it in a woman, mm-hmm. you know, that they end up being with or messing with, and it's just that moment, just chilling, bonding, and
even though she's
sex.
Right, even though she doesn't fit what you're doing,
the whole criteria.
Yeah. Man, I just talked to one of my dogs. I ain't talked to that nigga in a minute. That nigga told me about something like he being nice and shit, doing whatever, but clearly he fucking with a girl who was just on some other shit, not respecting his boundaries. So this, like, literally just talked to the nigga today. More of the story is, he ain't do shit, but he did some time. Damn. Like he like bitch bipolar, woo, just building shit up, and then did some Florida shit. So like, you North Florida, like you from South Florida, they ain't fucking with it, and he really did, cause you know still fuck with someone who ain't respecting your boundaries. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. And I literally just spoke to the nigga today.
That shit crazy. Like I swear they don't understand. And then it depends. I ain't gonna cap. It depends on the certain type of man and what that man has been as far as experience in life, as far as how much he's willing to take and he can deal with. You know, like some people be shy and be like, well, what's she doing? She don't hurt as much as a bullet. You know, so like some niggas is built to take that type of shit though.
No, that's nuts.
But that might be real though. That might be.
No,
real.
that's not. That's crazy.
No. It is. Okay.
You know,
it's crazy.
You know, motherfuckers like being in domestic relationship. Them
show me you love me. Hit me.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. Like.
Do something that's gonna put you in jail.
Argue, be like, oh, this is how we show each other love. Y'all argue every day, like that's what y'all do.
Nigga said this hurt don't hurt as much as this bullet.
Oh my soul.
Yeah, that's
brother, get out of there.
That's a crazy quote.
Get out of there.
Hey, y'all ever have a woman put y'all on what's it called, a restraining order?
Hell no.
Nah, I haven't had a restraining order put on me.
Oh my god, I have.
Yeah.
I had a restraining order put on me, bro.
Was it warranted?
I don't know what the fuck. I guess some nigga came to the crib and was like, "Yo, woo." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
No. Do you think you deserved it? Like,
yeah,
that's what you meant.
Bro,
like, did your actions?
No, she was trying. It was okay. She was. I told y'all earlier. I'm a Scorpio, and if you look deep into it, say Scorpios like to manipulate. She was with a Scorpio for 15 years, right? Boom. I ended up being with her, and she was like, you don't think I know how to manipulate? I've been with a Scorpio for 15 years, so she puts me on fucking restraining order to like kind of control me. Oh my god. To kind of like bring me in closer type shit, but I ran. I left. I went to Florida immediately. Boom. I left. I stayed there for like a month. She's like, okay, I take you off. Just come back. I'm like, this is not a game. You like, I'm black. I'm a black man in America.
That happened.
You feel me? Like,
that happened. One of my other dogs, like, that shit stop you from getting jobs,
bro.
Like,
all type of shit,
women
bro.
do shit, and they don't care because they either hurt
emotion,
emotion. And like that shit
didn't make sense to me. What made sense? Because she was.
It made sense to them.
Like, so it makes sense.
Women do that shit.
That's kind of fucked up.
It's super fucked up. But that's why I say. But I will say this though. That's what I'm saying. At some point, you drew a boundary, and she didn't. She went past it.
Yeah. Oh, overboard.
You was like, you know, I'm gonna still go ahead a couple times, whatever. It just keeps going further and further and further. Like at some point as dudes, we gotta draw the line. Like no, you can't keep doing this and think I'm gonna keep fucking with you.
I ain't gonna lie, it worked though.
Look, see,
I came back from Vegas. Look, I came back from Vegas and I came back when I fucked with her because it was just, bro. It's like that. I don't know if y'all know what it's called. It's like a push and pull.
Yeah, push and pull.
Like where somebody push you away, but then they pull you closer. Yeah. And it's fucked up how they do it. Like I never put my hands on a woman, and she knows that. So like she's using different tactics. She would put me in a position to where like I would want to feel like that if it wasn't, you feel me? Like, because us men, like we get physical. You feel me? We can get physical, but with women you cannot get physical. You gotta learn how to evolve on your vocabulary skills in order to battle with them, bro. They battle on a emotional level. And it's crazy. Like, for sure. I was so confused. Like, I'm like, why am I back with her? Why?
I mean, that's the real question. That's how, I don't know either. That's all. Yeah, but you're not the only one like that. That's most dudes.
And then left me for my homeboy.
Oh, damn. She keep on crossing boundaries.
Left me for my homeboy, bro. Like, it was crazy. I told him, like, bro, man, she still push your ass on a restraining order. She didn't believe me.
He was on a restraining order 2 weeks later.
He in jail right now.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up, bro. Like,
Not in
and
jail
when
about
she
her.
see this, she don't know I'm talking about her.
He not in jail about. He not in jail about her, is he?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's seen all the signs.
Two Sages. It's a 50-50 chance that it'll work or it won't work.
Man, that's horrible. That's crazy. It's not that crazy because it still comes back to dudes got to know when to just take off. That like we can't be. I mean, that's technically a form of like emotional manipulation. That's women manipulating men.
Bro, it was a real roller coaster, and I'm like, I'm not afraid of heights, but I get like this feeling in my stomach that get too high. I don't know if you ever been on a swing and y'all get too high.
For sure.
Man, bro, I'm like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's
Absolutely.
Like, I gotta get out of here.
No, that's horrible. But I mean, why do y'all think that men, women, or just in general, anybody, why do they try to manipulate the other person like that? Like,
Society.
what do they gain from that?
Society.
It's
It's society.
and people are controlling people. Like, people like having control. If I know I could control this person, like, I could do whatever the fuck I want type shit. Like, everybody do it. Everybody got different extremes. Some shit might be mild, but I think everybody, like, do it. Type shit.
We all do control in some form or fashion. Whether it's in a relationship or not.
Right, but it's like, it don't be really truly nothing gained from that because once it all dies down and say, when it's all over and set, like over and done.
Yeah, that'll be over. Be like, you did it for this period of time, but it wasn't forever.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gained no shit from that really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a few manipulation experiences which people might have got some shit from. You know, it does happen. People might have got some.
I mean, what's manipulation? Okay, because what we classify as manipulation? Because I'm trying to really figure out, like, am I being manipulative by turning these females vegan? But at the same time, like, I'm not benefiting from it, but they are. Right,
but like from my perspective, I don't think the person that's doing the manipulation really has to gain anything from it besides just
the satisfaction. I got them to do something I wanted them to do.
Okay, but if it's something that benefits them in a positive way,
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter. It's just manipulation. Manipulation is just wrong.
It can be wrong. I won't say it's automatically wrong, but it can be.
You weren't like, feel me, just forward with this shit. You weren't upfront with it. Like, it'd be like, I'm vegan. We're gonna try this out together, type shit. Like,
no, I think if even saying that, that's still manipulation. Saying we're gonna try this out together.
Oh,
because you're putting weird, like,
asking. Do you want to try this out together with me?
Do you want to try being vegan? Don't adding with me or anything like that. No. Do you want to try being vegan? I'm vegan. Do you want to try it?
But what if she comes to you? What if she's coming to your place?
Yeah.
You feel me? And everything you have is just vegan.
Okay, that's
that's not is that manipulation? Like, she's hungry. I'm a cook, but it's vegan.
I think you should say she should know you're vegan. You should still say I'm vegan. My food is all vegan.
I've been to vegan women's crib before, and I made sure I brought my own meat.
But they had to tell you that they were vegan though, for you to know that.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't do that. I gave some girl a vegan burger, right? She was fucking it up. She was yum, right? I was like, yeah, that's vegan or whatever. She was like, ew, it's vegan.
I would do the same thing. Like, how you tell me?
She was fucking it up. It was like she was fucking it up. Like, after she said what she said, she went in the kitchen and ate it low key, like, and finished that motherfucker off, like,
based ass burger and shit,
bro. It was. I was like, damn, but it was good.
Yeah. So that's an example. Like, say you went to a girl's house, y'all never discussed whether you was vegan or not, and she gave you something that seemed like it was just all vegetables and it had some bacon or something in it, and you didn't know.
See, I'm a little smarter and I'm cautious. I understand that awareness is key to survival.
But you don't think you wouldn't be like, damn, I wish she would.
I would never even put that into a female's. I would not give her. That's like her driving, and I'm in the passenger seat. She's in control. My life is in her hands.
Right.
I would never do that when it comes to food. I've been in them situations with a girl. You want a restraining order?
Yeah.
Bro, so many times. How don't you read the ingredients? It's easy. It's hard shopping for a vegan. All you gotta do is look at the ingredients.
Right.
I mean, nowadays they got the vegan section in the store.
On my soul, and then it say vegan on it. Like, bro, I be so
lost.
Like, oh my gosh, I be so lost.
But no, I think manipulation is a wide range of things, and like I said, everybody do it in small ways, but it's not always wrong. But most times, I don't think it's right.
You know what's not a manipulative thing?
Yeah, dude. So wait, let's toast up real quick. So this is kind of manipulative too, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But the one thing we can all agree on is that black men don't cheat.
Facts.
This has been the Wholesome Podcast. We appreciate DonDonTheGreat for coming through today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Y'all check him out. You got something coming once every month, right?
Yeah,
once every month.
He dropping an album every month.
Once every month.
And his shit fire, so fuck with it.
Definitely.